Hey guys, just picked up this 1972 UNIMOG 406 120. It's the agriculture model. Last owner is letting me work on his property here to fix it before I take it home. It's been sitting for about 2 years now, probably more, but getting some work done inside. New seats, kind of dirty, but right now we're trying to look for the roof for it. Said he had a new one, but having a hard time finding it, but I'm sure it'll turn up. If not, I'll have to order another one, but let's hope not, because those are like a couple $100, almost, I think over 1,000 actually. Right now, getting ready to do all the cooling. I have a new water pump on the way. This radiator, I think, is still good. We ran it actually. I brought a battery from my old 123 diesel Mercedes. There's a new battery I had in it, but fired right up in about 1 second. A little bit of rust on it, not too crazy. I think we can work with that. Get that patched. Yeah, right now I'm gonna get all that stuff cleaned out. Let's see. Bunch of parts coming in. Found a website here. They just sell a lot of filters, stuff like that. I'm actually getting the alternator. I'm getting a custom one made because I actually want to run a AC unit in this. It's not going to be a belt driven one. It's going to be a Chinese electric one, but I've seen some videos of people online with Humvees. They run them and they work pretty good actually. Yeah, all the lights work. One thing he said I am a little bit worried about doing, because I never worked on such a large vehicle like this, but it says the clutch slips. So we're gonna have to get that going. I'm gonna try to get all the other hydraulic lines, brakes, everything working real well, because it should still move. And I got a whole bunch of new clutch stuff coming in. I already put a new slave cylinder in. I have a rebuild kit for this. Hopefully that fits. Got this coming in, this coming in. I actually, I tried to bleed the brakes, but you know, they all had fluid coming through, but I wasn't able to really get much pressure out of them. And then I noticed today, as I was working on the hoses, that side over there is actually, the line's completely just gone, rotted. But as you can see here, I got a steel braided line going to the new slave cylinder. That looks real nice. That fit real good. Went to a shop here in town, San Antonio, Texas. I think it was San Antonio Brake or something. I'm actually gonna probably bring my other lines there, because if that one over there on that side's already rotted, this one's probably on its way out too soon. It's not collapsed on the inside internally. Well, yeah, that little rubber part right there is pretty rough looking, so I might pull this today. This I'm a little worried about, but it looks like it was patched possibly. I don't know, because I ran the UNIMOG for about 5-10 minutes. Temperature seemed okay. Nothing was leaking, but you know. So this is how it stands. I've been coming in and out of here. I live pretty close to their property here, out here in Texas, about 20 minutes away. So luckily they let me work on it here as long as I need. But yeah, this is pretty much my first documentation of all the work I plan to do to it. I was even thinking about getting a whole inflatable paint booth and then putting a nice single stage on it after I do some body work. That sounds pretty fun to me. I've never painted like that before, but I've been watching a lot of videos. Feel pretty confident that I can do a decent job. I mean, anything's gonna look better than all this faded paint right now, but I got some new tires too. MPT 80s, I think, Continentals. I got 3 of them, well 4 of them, but the 4th one unfortunately is completely toast. Guy punctured it, but the other ones seem to have less than 1,000 miles, he was saying, at least what he put on them. So gotta find a 4th tire, change these out. I mean, these hold air, but I mean, look at that. I wouldn't feel safe driving those around at all. These are original from the 70s tires. So yeah, and I'm gonna get those wheels pulled off, take a look at the drum brakes. I do have some new wheel cylinders coming in for all of them. I think it's gonna be pretty cool to see this thing come together. I mean, I dumped some money already into it, but some might say I'm crazy getting this thing in this condition, but I want to see it live again. I want to see bring it back to its former glory. I think it's gonna be a great project, so we'll see what happens.